Guys, how's it going? So I have been to the cafe and I have reviewed today's Spanish football dailies for you. Now, before we get into that, there's a few things I want to tell you. One, I'll be live on here at 1 o'clock UK time this afternoon if you want to come along for a natter. Two, I went to the Ukraine-Belgium game last night. It was bloody brilliant. I loved it. I have uploaded a video. That was going to be the third thing. I've uploaded a video to my other YouTube channel, The Morning Briefing, right? youtube.com/Duncan Oldham. It's an hour long today, speaking about the game last night, all sorts of things to do with Liverpool as well. But I enjoyed it. It was really good, right? The reason I'm telling you this is I didn't get back till after 1 o'clock in the morning. And then when I got to my bedroom, I was like wide awake on the phone for a couple of hours and then up at like 5:30, 5:45. So I am knackered. I've only had about 2.5 hours kid. So I think I'm going to struggle a bit today, to be honest with you. All right. So that'll make more mistakes than usual. All right. So let's get on with it then. Spain scored a late goal to secure a 2-2 draw against the Netherlands last night in the UEFA Nations League quarter-final first leg. Dean Huijsen, the 19-year-old Bournemouth centre-back that Liverpool have an interest in, made his first appearance for the Spain senior team. We've been speaking about him all week, haven't we? Having previously played 7 games for the under-21s, Huijsen, who wore the 14 shirt for his first cap, came on in the 40th minute to replace the injured Pau Kobasi. There you go. See, I pronounced that all right, didn't I? Normally, if it's not Jack Daniels or John Smith, somebody terrible. Marca gave him a 2-star rating out of 3. AS gave him a 1-star rating out of 3. Mundo Deportivo gave him a 2-star rating out of 3, while the Awkward Sport gave him 5 out of 10 and said the game was a little big for him. His teammate Martin Zubimendi was rated 1 star by Marca and AS. Mundo Deportivo gave him 2 stars out of 3, while Sport gave him 5 out of 10. And they wrote, he didn't give continuity or cut or add to the pressure. A loose match from Zubimendi, who should have had a lot more power in the game. Mind you, he didn't spare any effort. So he's not been really performing well at club level this season, and it sounds like he didn't last night. I didn't see that game, obviously, because I was at the Ukraine-Belgium game. Nico Williams was Spain's most dangerous player on the night, and that's the sort of player we should be signing, I think, guys. But I don't think many of you would say or expect Liverpool to be in for Nico Williams. I mean, we do get mentioned with him, not credibly, but that's the sort of player we should be going for, in my opinion. I still have a bit of a chest infection, just getting that in there now in case you hear me coughing and splitting a little bit. Okay, staying with Huijsen. Again, this is a player I would love to see Liverpool sign. I'm not sure that they're going to go for him, to be honest with you. AS, they had an article titled Huijsen, giant debut in hostile territory. The Dutch fans booed him for choosing to play for Spain. He was born in Netherlands. He moved to Spain when he was 5. In the absence of official records, it's possible that no central defender in the Spanish national team's history has been as tall as Dean Huijsen, 1.97 metres, who, less than a month before turning 20, made his debut for Spain, a team he chose despite having played with the Netherlands under-21. Destiny decided that his official debut with the national team would be in the country of his birth, and Rotterdam was waiting for him. When he entered the field to replace Pau Kobasi, the crowd greeted him with boos every time he touched the ball. The player, raised in Malaga and now with Bournemouth, wasn't intimidated by the atmosphere. He was shown a yellow card for a tackle on Justin Kluivert, but gradually settled in and played with composure. So much so that he even dared to take a long-range shot in the final minutes. He suffered, but he showed composure on a night that, given everything he had gone through in the past 4 days, he handled with greatness. I'm not sure what he's gone through in the last 4 days, to be honest with you. I mean, just the selection, I guess. Okay, sorry. Mundo Deportivo on him as well. They had significant praise for him. They said, far from being intimidated and having made his debut by coming in cold, he entered the field having barely warmed up due to that injury. He did not hide, and with the ball, he showed the courage and security of a veteran. He even dared with a shot from long distance. Just a week ago, he was called up by the under-21s, and now he has not only made his debut with the senior team, but he has done so with flying colours in the most hostile atmosphere. he could face. That game finished 2-2. I don't know if you know that. Spain got a late equaliser. Did I mention it at the beginning? I think I did. So the reverse leg, that's the quarterfinals of the UEFA Nations League. That was the first leg. The second leg, the reverse, is on Sunday at Valencia. And I'm going to that game, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's all open now, isn't it? Here's one for you. Do you remember this chap? Former Liverpool midfielder Suso. Do you remember him? He was young when he was at Liverpool. He's 32 now. Still young. He's having a nightmare at Sevilla. The player is barely getting any playing time and he wants out. Now, Sport have an article about him today titled Suso pushes for move to Toronto. And basically the article says Suso is pushing to leave Sevilla and has asked for his release letter to join Toronto FC, or has submitted his release letter to join Toronto FC in Major League Soccer. After rejecting offers from the MLS, Saudi Arabia, Mexico and Greece in the past, Suso now feels it's time to move on as he hasn't been able to secure a starting role at Sevilla. The hold-up is Sevilla demanding he give up his salary until June in exchange for the release. That's when he's under contract till. The Canadian club has already made contact with Suso's agents, and now it's up to him to make the final decision. The MLS transfer window closes on April 23rd, so time is running out for him to make the move. Now, Suso is one of the highest paid players in the squad, as Rafa Benitez would say, squad, for sure, and doesn't intend to give up a single cent of what he says he's entitled to. If you're asking to leave, though, you know what I'm saying? They have tried to force him out before and he's refused to go. Anyway, he moved to Milan in 2015, AC Milan, on a permanent transfer after several loan spells, including one at Almeria in Spain. While at Milan, he showed flashes of his talent, particularly as a winger, with strong dribbling and playmaking ability. This is the research I've done, by the way. However, his consistency was often questioned and he struggled to become a standout player for the club. In 2016, he joined Genoa on loan until the end of the season, where he rediscovered his form and impressed with more regular appearances. And he returned to Milan for the 2016-17 season, who had a new manager. Excuse me. He concluded that season scoring 7 goals, along with 9 assists, finishing as Milan's highest assist maker. In September 2017, he signed a contract extension with Milan until 2022. Despite this, he joined Sevilla on an 18-month loan deal in January 2020 with a compulsory purchase clause. He continued to show glimpses of the talent that initially attracted AC Milan, but was not able to consistently shine in Serie A. He found more stability and success at Sevilla, playing an important role in their attack, and helping them win the UEFA Europa League in his first season. However, his involvement has diminished significantly this season, with reports indicating a growing distance between him and coach Garcia Pimienta. Suso's comments about his former manager, George Sampaoli, suggest deeper issues within the club's management. He referred to Sampaoli as the worst manager he has worked under, highlighting internal conflicts that may have contributed to his reduced role. A combination of managerial challenges, reduced playing time and reported tensions with coaching staff have led to a strained relationship between Suso and Sevilla. So that's going to have to come to a head, isn't it? He obviously wants out, don't want to give up some of his money, and probably because he feels pissed off by them. But if he's trying to force a move, if it's him now trying to get out, then Sevilla have every right to say, well, then we're not paying you. So be interesting to see how that one ends, I think. I remember when he came to Liverpool, he was like, it was a big deal, wasn't he? Do you remember? You know, well, that's how it was fed to us as usual. But he didn't make an impression at Liverpool either, really. I'm sure I saw him play once out here for Spain, for the youngsters, you know, something like that. I'm sure I did a video. He's probably on this channel. I don't know. Long time ago, guys. Japan qualified, or became the first team to qualify for the 2026 World Cup. Is it 2026 World Cup? Is it next year? Bloody hell. After beating Bahrain 2-0 on Thursday with 3 games to spare, thanks to Takefusa Kubo, who was heavily linked with Liverpool last summer. And he assisted the first goal, I think, and scored the second and decisive goal. Former Liverpool midfielder Takumi Minamino was also involved in the game. He currently plays for Monaco, just in case you don't know. He was popular with the fans, wasn't he, Minamino? But Kubo did the business again. The reason I mention him is obviously he was linked with Liverpool heavily last summer. Finally, this wasn't in the papers today. It's to do with Mamardashvili, the incoming Liverpool goalkeeper, speaking about his move to Liverpool. He said, "I am going to Liverpool to fight for the #1 spot. I will go there to train at my best, and I don't know what they will decide afterwards. I don't decide who plays and who doesn't." It's not the first time he said that he's not coming to Liverpool to be a backup goalkeeper. Some of his recent form has not been very good, to be honest with you, but he's playing in a very shit Valencia side. But you know, the commentators acknowledge that and say that he's not been playing great. You know, and he's cost them points, which is bizarre because you know a few months ago they were bigging him up, saying that he'd helped Valencia climb out of the bottom of the table. In his most recent game, he played a lot better. I wouldn't worry too much about things like that, guys. You know, he's like I say, he's playing in a struggling Valencia side. I'm sure he's got his thoughts on Liverpool next season as well. All right. So that's it. That's your lot for this briefing. I don't think I did too bad considering I'm knackered and my chest is bad. As soon as I start speaking, I start to lose my voice, you know. But we'll be all right. So that's it. If there's anything in this video you find of interest, do let me know. I have a live stream coming up at 1 o'clock today, UK time. And I do have some videos planned for you. I've got a couple of today's exclusives that you might want to watch. And that's it. Yeah, I've got a few things. There's someone else I want to address that left something in the comments as well about FSG. So if I get round to that, I will do that. Excuse me. All right, guys. So if you go over to my other YouTube channel, The Morning Briefing, youtube.com/Duncan Oldham. I think the link comes up on the screen at the end, or it'll be in the video description. There's a long update on there about the game I went to last night and why I enjoyed it so much and why I hated it as well. But no, I did see Ukraine win, and it was a little reminder seeing all the kids there in their football colours. You know, how war and politics can divide us, but football can bring us together. And I was exceptionally happy and a little bit emotional, to be honest with you. You know, I'm just deep. I'm a deep person. I was thinking about them kids and all that shit last night. So it was nice to see them win for them because they weren't supposed to win. And I really enjoyed it. And my video today will tell you a lot about it and a few things to do with Liverpool and whatnot. No juicy stuff. It's really more of a behind the scenes thing. You know, the morning briefings. I put them on the other channel because one, you guys probably not that interested in them, I don't know, but it saves a notification. YouTube only sends out 3 notifications in 24 hours. And if I send that video out first, which is always the first video of the day, I lose a vital notification on here. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's on my other YouTube channel if you want to go across. It's really for the hardcore people that really, you know, appreciate my content and want to be cool with me and shit like that. But also, you know, if you might not have time to spend an hour watching some silly cunt on YouTube. Do you know what I mean? So I understand. But listen, if you do appreciate this video, the effort, you know, I do go to the cafe every morning for you guys. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love going. I don't have to go to the cafe. I could sit right here and do it. But I think it's good for my mind to get me out. Otherwise, I am genuinely in here, or, you know, in one of the rooms, in one of the offices, or in here. Yeah, I just think it's good for me to get out. You know, 3 coffees today. It's now, is it? So, but I do enjoy reviewing the Spanish papers for you, and I hope to continue that. Once, even when Trent and Futures resolved, Mamardashvili comes in. And Zubimendi decides where he's going to play his football next season. So I hope to continue that. So if you do appreciate these little updates, please thumbs up the video. Please drop me a comment if there's anything in this video that you found of interest, or if there's anything that you'd like me to keep an eye on in the Spanish press or to do with Spanish clubs. If you want to buy me a coffee, then please do hit the super thanks button. It's a love heart under the video. And I will give you a shout out in tomorrow morning's morning briefing on the other channel to tell everyone how amazing you are. And there's links in the video description as well if you don't want to use the love heart and the Revolut ones, the best one, because it goes on my virtual card and I can use that in the cafe. So it's good. Don't feel obliged. Not a problem. It just pisses my haters off if you buy me a coffee. But I would appreciate a thumbs up and a comment. That'll do for me. All right, guys, take it easy, and I will speak to you real soon.